Hi guys, AzureAce here and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super episode discussion where today we're talking about episode 92 of Dragon Ball Super entitled An Emergency Development, We Don't Have 10 Members. This is a very weird episode. It's very slow, like it's nothing big happens other than a couple of things here and there. It's kind of action packed, not really action packed, but you know what I mean, it's kind of, hyped up. Like the Caulifla going Super Saiyan, where we get, our first female Super Saiyan in all of Dragon Ball, other than Heroes, as we have Note, who is the playable female Saiyan, or one of the playable female Saiyans in Heroes. But we have Caulifla going Super Saiyan for the first time here, and the secret is finally out. Goku has no longer kept the secret that Universe 7 will be destroyed if they lose at the Tournament of Power, so we'll see how that develops. So, with that being said, let's jump right into episode 92 of Dragon Ball Super. So as we get into the episode, we start off right from where we left off with episode 91. Goku's heading over to Mr. Satan's place to see that Boo will be asleep like we heard about in the last episode, and we have seen from leaks. Boo is now asleep for 2 months and will not wake up at all. Mr. Satan has tried everything. He's tried food, he's tried instruments, he's tried just waking him up normally. He said that Boo usually sleeps for like a second and he's absolutely fine, but when he's in a deep sleep, no one's gonna get him out. No one is gonna be able to wake him back up, and not to mention he's back to being Fat Boo again. He's no longer the skinny, sort of lean version of Boo that we saw Goku fighting a few episodes back, with the whole build-up finding all the team members. We then switched to Universe 11, and Casaral finally got the cap for the kids in that alleyway. When Topo appears, the kids kind of mark out over Topo as he is kind of, I guess, universally renowned as one of the strongest and one of the biggest kind of heroes of Universe 11. Topo then goes with Casaral to the club to talk about the Tournament of Power and what they'll do about leaving the universe to people. So they're actually going to leave the universe to the kind of second-rate, newbie kind of Pride Troopers, the ones who would be second-rate to the likes of Casaral, Topo, Dispo, Jiren, and all these other guys. And they said that all the other fighters have all gathered on a planet ready to head over to the World of the Void, or to Zeno's planet. I'm not sure where they're going to go to, if Zeno's going to send them to the World of the Void. I don't know. We then switch back to Universe 7 and Mr. Satan says he'll join the team, he'll fight for the universe, but immediately he backs out because Goku mentions how strong the fighters are and he is sweating bullets, man, and he's just thinking about Basil versus Boo, Gohan versus Lavenda, Goku versus Bergamo, and Goku versus Topo, and he's like, nah, it's not for me. I want to, but it's not for me. He's just sweating bullets. I would have loved to see Mr. Satan in this tournament. It'd be really stupid, but I think it'd be very funny. It'd be a nice wee thing to have, just a little bit of comedy in this tournament. I'm sure that's actually going to happen with Krillin. He's going to be the kind of, I guess you could say, the dark horse of this team. We then switch to Universe 3 with the brand new fighter. He is a modified fighter, the strongest modified fighter that lives in Universe 3, as EA, or A, the Kaioshin of Universe 3 states, and he's almost like an android, I guess you could say. He's called Negrishi, as he starts to show off these different machines, and these machines are different kind of mechanically and sort of superhuman augmented characters who are going to be designed specifically for this Tournament of Power. And first one he shows off is a guy called Narirama, or Narirama, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, who has been modified for the tournament to have survival sort of thing. So he has these iron claws that can, dig into things so he doesn't fall off. He has these extendable arms that kind of sort of make him turn around in this big huge tornado so he can just sort of smash fighters off the ring, and he has these suction cups in case the arms get cut off, so he can, there's like really super suction cups that they can use to sort of hold on to things. Negrishi also says that he will modify every other member of Universe 3 for the Tournament of Power specifically, which honestly, is that against the rules? Because, Zeno and Daishinkan said you can't use weapons, you can't use things that would give you an advantage, you can only use your own abilities. So is this considered cheating in a way? I'm not sure, because technically they're not going in with weapons as such, they're just going on in there with their, their own sort of augmentations, if you like. But I'm interested to see how that will take form in the tournament, see if Daishinkan and Zeno will allow this. We then switch back to Universe 7 to see Krillin, 18 and Marin have headed towards Capsule Corp as the team is gathering. Roshi was meant to be there, but he's finally getting over his perversive nature, and I don't think he has, honestly. Like, I think he says, like, yes, I've conquered my perverted nature, I can go into this tournament without being seduced. I think the moment he sees Kale, the moment he sees Caulifla, the moment he sees Chateaubriand or Briand, the Universe 2 fighter we got shown a few episodes ago. But I think he's just going to completely drop back into his perversive nature once he sees the likes of them. Because I think Universe 2 is going to be filled with women, it seems. Because that is what Daishinkan said, to look out for the strong women of the tournament. They tell Krillin that Boo won't wake up, and Beerus entrusts the responsibility of finding a new member to Gohan, when Krillin says he'll help out because there's 10 million Zeni on the line, and Gohan and Piccolo are like, what Zeni? What are you talking about? Oops, the secret is out. And then we switch to Vegeta powering up, and he destroys the time chamber again for the third time in Dragon Ball Super so far, I think. Is it the third time? It's either the second or the third time, I don't know. But we go to a commercial break. We then come back from the break in Universe 6 as it's time for the main event of this episode. Kaba is teaching Caulifla how to go Super Saiyan. He demonstrates it first to Caulifla, and she absolutely loves it, man, and tells him, teach me how to do this. And he's like, I learned it from this guy called Vegeta. And he starts to kind of insult Caulifla in this very, very sheepish and bashful manner. And it does actually kind of make her angry. And he says that she should focus her energy in the smalls of her back. So I guess that's where you have to kind of focus your energy. That might explain how the likes of Goten and Trunks maybe learned that a lot quicker than what we believe. Because when we saw them first go Super Saiyan, they did it like that. Instantly. We didn't see them have this massive rage boost that you're meant to have when you first go Super Saiyan. So maybe that's why they didn't do that, because they found that little technique to focus on the smalls of their back, and that just sort of pushed them to go Super Saiyan. But we then see this little kind of yellow particle effect on Caulifla's back start to form, and it gets bigger and bigger, and for a short moment her aura bursts and her hair changes as she goes Super Saiyan. However, she's unable to control it. She then powers up again, all the sparks appear again as she manages to actually maintain the form this time, as she then focuses this massive red ki blast in her hand and fires this huge blast that blows Kaba and Kale away, who's lurking in the background. Caulifla says that, yeah, you know what, I'll join the team. I will join the Universe 6 team. And then she says, Kale, get your ass over here. I'm going to teach you how to go Super Saiyan. And well, oh boy, next episode, we are going to see that. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. But that's for tomorrow's video, the previous video. We then switch back to Universe 7, and Goku has returned to Capsule Corp, and he starts to get verbally assaulted by Bulma, 18 and Krillin about the lie about the 10 million Zeni. Goku's like, Bulma, you can just give them the money, you've got the money. And then Vegeta appears and says that, he cannot give them money either because, Chi-Chi is the one who's in control of the money that Mr. Satan gave them way back at the start of Super. Krillin then starts to talk about how he was mad about the fact that Goku lied, not really so much that he lied about 10 million Zen. He can sort of deal with that. And Krillin says that he won't enter. Goku then begins to beg him to join, and then Beerus comes over and he's like, you should join or I will destroy you. He threatens to destroy Krillin on the spot if he does not join, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll join. 18 then sort of, I guess, rejoins the team as well, because Bulma says that she will pay whoever wants it so long as they're still alive by the end of this. They bring up the fact that there's still a member short. Beerus complains that, this universe is huge, even though they've only got, 28 planets left. This universe is huge. They shouldn't focus their search on this small, tiny Earth. This is because they destroyed Frieza's army, and then we see Goku's mind ticking. He sort of just comes to this realization. He's like, Frieza, we'll get Frieza. He can be the 10th member. And everyone's freaking out. They're like, Frieza, what? And then we see the tournament arena being built again with only 3 hours left until the start of the Tournament of Power. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there with the final shot, and we see the camera zooms in, we are in hell as we see the Emperor of the Universe himself, Frieza, in his cocoon as the episode ends there. But now with the episode out of the way, it's time to get into the overall thoughts of this episode. Very good episode. I said it was a little weird at the start, but I guess that was very bad phrasing on my part. It wasn't really weird, it was just kind of slow, which isn't bad, of course. It's not bad at all. We're not meant to get very fast-paced episodes. That is still to come. We are still not even in the tournament yet, so bear that in mind when we're going into these build-up episodes. They're not meant to be fast-paced. Of course, some are going to be fast-paced, like we've got Gohan against Goku and Gohan against Piccolo and things like that. But those episodes are the kind of fast-paced things to sort of let us get the build-up and all the kind of fast-paced action to keep us going until the beginning of the Tournament of Power, because they're going to pull all the stops out in the animation department for this Tournament of Power. Oh, we haven't even seen Naoto Shishida yet, and well, I mean, I guess we have in the opening, but we haven't seen him properly do an animated cut in this arc so far for the episodes, so I cannot wait. Oh my god. Oh my god, I get really excited thinking about it. Naoto Shishida's animation is by far one of my favourites out of all the super staff that we've seen so far. But this episode, fantastic. I loved that we see Caulifla going Super Saiyan, first female Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball. I think that's very, very good. This is a very good step forward for Toei and, well, Toriyama especially, because if you remember, way back when, Toriyama said that he didn't introduce female Super Saiyans because he didn't really know what female Super Saiyans looked like. But now, he has, I guess, I'm not sure who designed Caulifla. I'm pretty sure that it was Toriyama that designed Caulifla, but who designed Super Saiyan Caulifla? Because her hair is pretty much the same in Super Saiyan. However, in the previews, and I'm gonna get into this in the previews discussion tomorrow, but she looks like she's ascended to Super Saiyan 2 already. Her hair is completely different than what it is in this episode. It very much looks like Super Saiyan 2 hair. She's got a one-bang structure, her hair is spikier. I'm going to talk about it in the episode previews, but it very much looks like she is up at Super Saiyan 2 already. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but at least Toriyama now knows how to design female Super Saiyans, so that definitely gives the kind of, I suppose, this sort of potential and this possibility of seeing maybe a Super Saiyan Pan, Super Saiyan Bra in the future. Maybe we'll see them, but who knows really, who knows. We may see them, we may not see them, but this definitely gives a good step forward and gives good potential towards that happening around about maybe past the end of Z time, when we get into the time after the end of Z. It's so long as Super goes past the end of Z, that is. But that's all really I wanted to say for this episode. Very good episode. Very happy to see Frieza coming back, even if it is shafting Boo. Like, I do not want that to happen, but, you know, we're just going to have to accept it for what it is. Frieza's coming back, Boo's going out, we're going to have to accept that. But if you guys like this video, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Do you think that the female Super Saiyans like Caulifla and Kale next episode are going to give potential for the likes of Super Saiyan Pan or Super Saiyan Bra to appear in the future? And do you think that Frieza, the Emperor of the Universe, coming back again for his second reign in Super, do you think that he will join the team willingly? Or do you think that his terms he mentioned in the previews will be a bit crazy? Please share this amongst your friends, and if you could, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button, as you will get a notification every single time I upload on the channel, meaning you get every single bit of content I produce to you as it goes up. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to the video.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.